Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ooh, ooh. Wait, y'all, it's almost afternoon. Can you believe this? Oh my goodness. I am tripping that the time is going by so fast. Hi, Robin. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. See, I'm so happy you felt so comfortable coming into the chat. Robin, I enjoyed you last night. Hey, sis. Hey, Angie. Thank you so much. And look, the feeling is mutual. Okay. And girl, last night when you put your message, it was nothing but God that I went out of Tips Live. And then I went and I said, I got a notification. And that's when I read your comment. And then just so happened, I was in her live and I was able to tell her. Oh, hold on. Hey, Shelly Shell. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Y'all, we just chilling today. Oh, these comments coming in. Hold on. Hey, sis. Thank you so much. Look, I changed my picture. Oh my goodness. Hi, Myra. Yes, girl. I have to get in where I fit in. I have to get in where I fit in. Baby, last night everybody was live about the same time. I say, you know what? People can go back, they can watch the replay because I didn't want to not do it. You know, you can't just all the time depend on somebody not being live. So I was like, let me just hop on. It's raining here in the DF Dub, So I'm just chilling, about to get up and clean out my fish tank and clean up a little. And y'all know today, thank you, Robin. And I hope it always feels that way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I am truly honored that you said that. So always feel comfortable. Yes. So yeah, I'm just sitting here for a second. Yes, Chi-Town, she did too. She did too. She saw it too. And we had Micah, we had told her in Row, she was trying to tell her too, and I kept saying, oh, she was on Block Road in Row. I'm saying, hey, can y'all find Angie? I said, Tiff already unblocked her. Angie, it probably was a mistake because, girl, in that first live, oh my goodness, it was so many trolls. We were blocking everybody. I was trying not to. I don't even know who accidentally blocked you. Oh my goodness. Angie said, I just wanted to support your page. I won't be long. I cleaned 3 of my aquariums yesterday. Girl, we only have one little one with one fish, and I think that one fish kept eating, or not eating, but fighting the other fish. And so now we're still just stuck on one. I appreciate you being on. I'm really not going to be long either. I'm just on here for a second before, how you have to clean up and do stuff and you just sit for a second. I've been kind of looking through the book for today. We have an interview at 4 p.m. on Facebook, but the live premiere will be 6 o'clock Central around that time here on YouTube. Y'all, it is a very good book. So I'm looking forward to this interview. Yes, welcome everyone. Myra said they saying that in the other sector how the trolls are coming in. Yeah, I'm like, let the trolls come on. Okay, because y'all, I had never seen anything like that. The trolls were subscribing, sending super chats. It was funny. OMG. Hi, Lady Love. Thank you for joining. I didn't even see you in here. Thank you for joining, sis. How's everyone doing today? I know it's a Saturday. Everybody probably was up late. Y'all, I couldn't even do it. I think I fell asleep. Let's see what time. I probably fell asleep about, I'm trying to think. It may have been about 11 something, 12 o'clock last night. Angie said the funny thing, I wasn't even in the live long, but yeah, it was accidentally, of course. Yes, I have the big killers. I have 2 Oscars. 4 Jack Daniels and 2 Red Devils. Man, woohoo, girl. You have a lot. I didn't never heard of, they have fish called Jack Daniels. I don't even know the kind of fish that I have. Okay. That fish has survived though over a year with us. He just had a birthday in December. Hey, the trolls, thank you for, I know, thank you for the views as long as they aren't disrespectful. Right. Okay. Y'all are welcome. Oh my goodness. Y'all are welcome in here. Yes, Lolo's picture is so pretty. I had to tell her, I was like, girl, I didn't even know who you were. I had to look at it closely to make sure it wasn't like one of the trolls trying to duplicate her page. I had to pull it up. Yes, we had, hey D, thank you for joining. How are you, sis? Y'all, we had to because we would get like 2 or 3 other fish to put in there with her. And I was like, what's going on? Because it would be like a few weeks for one, that one's gone. Then another one lasted probably a good about 4 or 5 months. Then that one was gone. And then I was like, what's going on? That fish has outlasted all of those fish and has been with us 14 months. So it's not a beta, but it has, I guess, the mentality of a beta. Like, I don't know what's happening. So I told my husband, I was like, I want to go get some more fish, but do I want to keep going through the funerals? Robin said I had fish and they kept jumping out of the tank and I was scared to pick them up. So I gave up in my fish tank years ago. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I heard that could happen. I heard that could happen. This one really doesn't hop out because we keep the little lid closed. And I checked, the fish actually knows our voices and things like that. Because like once you walk over there and you say, hey fish, like she'll come, he or she, I don't even know what it is, will come and all of that. So I was like, this fish, what are you doing to these other fish? Oh, yes, they will fight. And see, this is not even a beta. That's what's so weird. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, Lord. Um, okay, what did Lo say? Y'all talk me out of getting a fish. I mean, get the small one. You know, like we have a small one. So it is easy to clean out, and I love it when everything is flowing and very serene, or you know, you just sit there and look at the fish tank. I love it. It feels so good. Oh yeah, D doesn't go live on the weekends. Not alive today. I need my break. I be needing my break. I'm so tired. Yeah, baby. D shuts it down. Okay, you on there like a whole work day. Cause I know I'm at work on lunch break when she starts. Some days I'll come home and get the kids and everything, and I say, D still up. I don't know how you do it, sis. It is like, wow. I just, I get on. D, but her, y'all have to catch her if y'all haven't. She's having a very good series about narcissism and things of that sort. So if you have not, check out Real Talk with D podcast. And she usually schedules hers around 11:45. I know our time, 12:45 East. My children, sometimes they don't understand when I say go ask daddy. It's like they only have one parent. You have two. Okay. Yeah, I like my animals tough like me, but for real though. How many animals do you have? I only have a fish. We tried the dog thing, but that just didn't work. Hey, Rosie. Thank you for joining, sis. Robin said, I be saying the same thing about Miss D, but her topics are so interesting and educational. Yes. Yes. I love it. But, oh, yeah, D is on there. So I know you're tired. You need a break. You really do. Oh, no. I don't do the pit bulls. I don't really like big dogs, period. Now, we were thinking about getting like a little, what do they call the little, the shih tzus? I think that's what they're called. The ones that just don't get too big. Because we had tried another dog and it was just too big for us to handle. And the kids are still small. They were getting scared of the dog and all of that. Hey, Rosie. Okay, sis, Shelly. Yes, welcome everyone. We're not gonna stay on long. Because today is cleanup day. You know how it goes, the kids to get the rooms together. I'm gonna clean out the fish tank and just try to rest up for the interview. But y'all, this book I've been going through, if you have lost a child or know someone that has lost a child, make sure, oh my goodness, welcome Peaceful Fountain Pen. I love the name of your channel. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome, and I appreciate that. Peaceful, yes, that in itself. Oh my goodness. D said, last night I was up till 2 talking to one of my subs because she had a lot of questions about my live yesterday. Wow. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. D has a lot of expertise in that area. And yeah, I know you up and tired. Girl, you got to get your break. Happy Saturday, Heaven Bound. I missed you. Thank you for joining. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I'm not a mod, but hit that like. Thank you, Angie. Hit that like button, y'all. Share the live. I am 14 subscribers away from the 1.5K goal. Remember, at 1.5K, we are doing another giveaway. Okay, so we want to make that go. Okay, so let's share out. If you share out on your Facebook, Instagram, share it out, and let's hit that goal so we can do another giveaway. We have some very interesting interviews coming up this month, for sure. Let's see. Yes, Lady Love, very informative. Yes, Heaven Bound. Another goal. We're almost there. And I haven't checked the new update. But as of this morning, it was 14 more people, 14 more subscribers away. So we're almost there. God is just working. That's all I can say. Is it's all God. It's all good, you know. But yet I was looking through our special guest, her book. She sent me a book, very nice book. It has sections in here for reflection questions. You can also write the answers. Myra said, D, we're in our own corner at the giveaway. We won't win. Myra, okay, I tried to help you out, sis. Okay, I tried to even add games. I even tried to add games. Okay, we still stuck. Boo, you got to come out of that. Okay, you got to come out of that. You got to come out of that. Okay, you have another chance. You need to go ahead and share this out, Myra. Okay, do your part, sis, so we can even get to the giveaway. Hi there, sis. Speak up and speak out is in the house. How are you this morning? Look, it's not even morning anymore, y'all. This morning has gone by. This afternoon, I should say. Okay. Hi, Bronx girl. Good morning. Good afternoon to you. Because it is still morning for some people, California and things of that sort. Welcome. Thank you for joining, sis. Thank you so much, sis. Look, I could not do it without y'all. I really could not. Okay. Because it does take supporters. Thank you, Angie. And I received that. Thank you so much. Myra, oh my gosh. I missed this one, Real Talk D. That's what's up. That's sweet of you. Yes. Yes. Lorraine said, I know you do, but you live for 5 hours giving out great advice and also on the back end. I know you're tired. Yes, that takes a lot. It really does. And y'all, to be honest, I worked for customer service for 10 years. And hey, Latoya, good morning. Thank you for joining, sis. For 10 years. Okay. So I would, well, for about 7 of those years or 8 of those years, I wore the little headset where you answer calls and things like that. So I was on the phone all day. The last 2 years that I was there, I did email support. So I really didn't have to like talk to people, which was so lovely. So since I spent so much time like on the phone, I rarely talk on the phone. I really don't like talking on the phone. I'm a texter. The only person I really talk to a lot um, was my mom. I would talk to her every day, all day if I had to. And my mom is no longer here. So I really just don't talk on the phone a whole lot. I love to chat and to talk. But yeah, I'm not a big phone talker. So, because it can take a lot out of you. So I know Dee probably was already tired. So just to be able to get on the phone and talk, it does take a lot. Yes, get some rest. Yes. Me too, Lo. I'm more of a texter. Yeah, I'm more of a texter. So, but like I said, I can talk all day. If we're in person, baby, I will talk, talk, talk. I was at work Monday, and me and this other girl, we do the same thing pretty much. And so I tried to separate my own self because I wanted to get some work done. Because I knew that if we sat together, we were gonna talk. And so after lunch, she was like, "Well, we gonna you want to work together and stuff like that." And I was like, "Okay." And lo and behold, we ain't getting nothing done hardly because we were talking. Oh my goodness, we were talking. And so the author today, she has a book called 100% Healed. And it talks about her journey of moving mountains to heal her heart after the loss of her child and a divorce. She went through a divorce. And hey, Jared, thank you for joining, bro. Y'all, Jared, he was up early. Okay. The only reason I probably was up that early on a Saturday was because my son woke up and he thinks that just because he's up, everybody else is supposed to be up. Okay. That's the only reason. I probably would have slept in till about 9 or 10. But it just did not work like that. So once I'm up, I'm up. So during the school week, he doesn't want to get up like that. Okay. But yeah. So I find pleasure in waking him up during the week since I don't get my sleep. I appreciate you stopping through, Jared. Thank you for your support. I look forward to working with you. I know you were talking about some things this morning, so hit me up because that would be fun. Y'all know, like I said, I love to talk, especially topics that are interesting. I enjoy. Hey, I'm chosen. How are you this morning? I saw I'm chosen this morning. You know, it's an early crew. Some of y'all are a part of the early crew on Saturday. Okay. And I just, yeah, that's why I was oh my goodness. That's why I was up early. And I guess since I went to sleep earlier, I do feel rested. You know, I didn't stay up just too late. I'm starting to like get myself into the habit of when I feel sleepy, go ahead and go to sleep. Because some of these lives, y'all up late. Like, I can't do it. I can't. I guess because these kids wear me out too. I'm working and things like that. Man, it's hard. It's hard to stay up late. I think my limit is midnight. I'm chosen said I literally just got up because I went back to sleep after Jared. Right. Because Jared was up early. Jared, what time zone are you on? You may be Eastern time. That could be what it is. Because you were up early. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Lo. So I'm like, can't do it. So since I have this energy, and we ordered from IHOP this morning because they have like those family packets, and we had breakfast and things. I didn't have to do the cooking and all of that. So I said, now I have a boost of energy to get up, do my fish tank. I'm going to help the kids with their rooms and kind of go through some more of this book in preparation for the interview today. I already have some questions, but there were some things that I want to highlight in the book for her to kind of talk about. But it's going to be an interesting interview today. So hopefully y'all will catch it on Facebook Live or on the live premiere. Yes, D, you were probably still asleep. I'm like, I can't do it. Oh my goodness. Last night, if you did not catch last night's live, we talked about the Monique interview, which is 3 hours long, on Club Shay Shay, which is Shannon Sharp's new platform. And it was an interesting conversation last night. We kind of went through some details that were surprising about Monique. Some things I did not know about her. Excuse me. And so listening to that interview really gave me some background into why she is the way she is. I know old Monique seemed totally different than the new Monique. And I knew that there had been some type of transition, and I just didn't know where that stemmed from. I did not realize that Monique, she admitted that she was in SPED classes. And interesting enough, not only was Monique, but Whoopi Goldberg, Mike Epps, these are some other famous celebrities that have shared that information, that they were in SPED classes. And so just to see how successful they are now, really, really, I mean, it's mind blowing, which is why when kids have autism or some type of learning disability, we cannot discount them because we never know what they're going to be or what they're going to do in life. There are different ways for students to learn. Okay, it's not a one way thing. And so that was interesting. I did not know about the molestation with her brother. I didn't realize he was on the Oprah Winfrey show. I didn't know any of this. This was right around the time when she won the Oscar. Hi, Christy. Thank you for joining, sis. And so that was interesting. Then she kind of explained more about the Precious situation when they kind of started blacklisting her. Robin said, I'm hearing so many different points of view from people about the Monique interview. I am too. Robin. Everyone's going to have a different opinion, and that's okay. I usually don't, like I put the other day, I may not always have the popular opinion, and that's okay. We have to be okay with, hey, standing on business and standing on what we believe in, because not everyone's going to believe the same thing. Monique is a very intellectual, powerful woman. I like her because she don't do cat fights. Okay, lady love. Right. Angie said, nope, be in the bed, work in the AM, plus I'm a guardian over a mentally disabled individual that lives with me. Wow, Angie. So yes, I know you're tired, because that does take a special gift and ability, okay, to take care of someone that is going through a mental issue. So prayers for you, that you always have that balance, that you'll be blessed for even doing that. I'm glad that you have the heart to. That is just so special to me. Because my bonus daughter, she has cerebral palsy and autism, and so she has limited speaking abilities. And so she's special to us. And so I get it. I get it. Let's see. And so yeah, everyone has a different opinion about it. Some people felt like it set us back. Some people feel like she need to get over it. And one of my things to that was, if something is important to you or you feel that you were wrong, who's gonna speak up for you? No one's gonna speak up for you like you can. And she has some valid points about the pay, and how women are sometimes not paid like our male counterparts, or African American people are not paid like other races and so forth. And that's a very valid point. Now, Monique was saying this years ago. Yes, it does, low prayers. Yes, it takes a lot of care and patience. Um, Monique was talking about this years ago, 10 years ago or so. But look at what's happening now with Taraji and um, Viola Davis. They're having similar experiences. No, Christy, I just hopped on not too long ago. And really, it's just a chilling, we're just chilling, talking about any topic right now. I was supposed to be cleaning up, but you know how you procrastinate. I'm procrastinating, just chilling. um, and so she has some valid points. I think because she said her husband, and yeah, I didn't get this part. She said her husband raised her. I don't understand that, because I don't see how a man can raise you. Now, I do see in a marriage how we can help one another become better versions of ourselves. But that part of you is on you, because how she said, um, she was, a little loud. Y'all know how she was, louder and more just, to me, she seemed funnier back then. Okay. Uh Over the years, I kind of noticed like her humor, the level of humor that she had started decreasing a little. She got more serious, and I don't know, I was missing the old Monique. But what I can say is, during the interview, I saw glimpses of that. And I love the balance that she had during this interview. I don't know if Shannon Sharp brought that out of her, but I loved it. I didn't cringe how, like, when she would go on lives and start saying, okay, aunties, babies, or y'all know how she would do. I'll be like, oh, Lord, Monique, ain't nobody thinking about you. Hey, I'm being real. This is the open book where we are open and real. Okay, that's how I used to be. I'm like, look, nobody can be just chilling. We just chilling. And here come Monique. Let me girl, sit down. That's how I used to be. Okay. And so I almost second guessed, yeah, nobody took her seriously. I almost second guessed watching the interview. Okay. Let's see. Sad that people are taking other folks' word about it now versus then. Yes, Lo, that is a good point. Watch stuff for yourself. Okay. Yes, Christy, build each other up. Hi, Miss Burnett. Thank you for joining. I missed you on here. I've been seeing you though in other chats. But when I see y'all over here and stuff, I get excited too. Okay. You're welcome, Angie. Lo said, well, she said she had grown up a lot more mentally. Yes. And one thing that she did bring out was, because she shared this with Shannon, that what happened to her as a young girl made her have a mentality of, I'm gonna get you before you get me. And I see now where some of that came from, okay, of her attitude and so forth. She seems a lot more calmer now. Her and her husband, she said, actually knew each other in high school since 10th grade. Yes, welcome everyone. Y'all make sure you hit the like button and share the live. And so that was interesting, because I was wondering, where did this guy come from? This is her third marriage. She said that he actually came to one of her weddings. So they've been knowing each other. Hi, Mandy. Thank you for joining. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. I got an inbox. And so Yeah. So I see now some of the background into why she is the way she is. Um, Lady Love said, open book, I believe she was saying her husband challenged her to grow up and get out of that victim mentality. Yes. And that's what I was saying, Lady Love. I agree. We can't, I just didn't like how she used the word race because y'all, it made me think about Dr. Kima on Married to Medicine when he said he trained up his wife the right way. I don't like those words. But like Lady Love just said, yes, we challenge each other to become our better selves. We can't change anyone. The work has to be done on us, with on ourselves. Like God can help us and we can help ourselves, but there are people around us that can hold us accountable and give us feedback and be honest with us so that it does help us to reflect and to grow. Okay. So I do think that maybe her husband, and so a lot of people also wondered why was he so vocal in a lot of things. And yes, she said that they started off as best friends, and I like that part too because he was also her manager. Because I felt that too. Now, someone brought up last night, did I feel that Monique was all like innocent and everything? No, I don't feel that. I do feel like she probably needs to take ownership in some stuff, in my opinion, because I don't think it's always the other person. Like we're hearing this side now, and the other side, I don't know if we're going to hear. I don't know if we're going to ever hear Oprah talk about this. Okay, they recorded unbeknownst to TP, and I'm saying that because I don't have time for these billionaires trying to come for me. TP, and he didn't know he was being recorded. But we also heard during that recording, we also heard people talk different. We don't think they being recorded. Okay. So some things came out with that. So we did kind of hear that he was trying to fix it. First of all, he was going to send her the money from Precious, but it was like an attitude behind it. I also heard some gaslighting in that conversation. He called them, but then wanted to rush off when the husband was holding him accountable to some things. I did pick up on that. That's when folks start over talking you and speeding up the conversation. No, you called us. So let's have the conversation. So it showed me a different side of him. But he did, in my opinion, try to fix it. I don't know if he's ready to really have that conversation. He said that he was willing to talk with her alone without her husband. Now that ain't going down, I don't think. Unless she divorced or something, because the husband's very vocal and involved, and he's her manager as well. So I don't know if we're going to ever get the other side of this. I don't know if because now this phone call is coming out that it will kind of force his hand on some stuff. I don't know. Now this phone call, and I think Rich Talks Media was saying last night, recently was recorded about 3 or 4 years ago, right before Monique did that movie, The Reading. I don't know if y'all seen that. It's on Amazon. Y'all, that movie, Myra said, D, where you at? She probably going back to sleep, Myra. I'm Chosen said, hey, hun, I had to went to fix my coffee. Christy, sorry. Okay. I'm trying to not get behind on the comments, y'all. Lo said, do you think she was wrong for recording him? Okay, first of all, she did say it was legal. Where they live, it is legal. I don't feel that okay. Let me put it like this. I don't feel she was wrong because I think she knew she would never get anything publicly. But I don't know if I would share that in like. Do you know that was leaked? I don't know who leaked it though. I think it was strategic in how and when it was being leaked too, because of this interview. If that recording was 3 or 4 years ago, that could have been leaked back then. So it was strategic, and now people ears are open to receive this information. And now that this is like almost opportune time for that to be released. Now, it does go with her story. It makes her credible in the things that she's been saying. And I think she knew that it probably would have had to have been done that way because it's so far gone. And like she said, him creating allegedly that narrative, which he almost admitted on that recording, if you listen to it, has stopped her from getting different opportunities, which equals pay. Okay. So I agree that she should be compensated because if you are putting this narrative out and it's blocking me from getting these interviews or these, she said she was offered the role of Cookie on Empire. Now, hey, Taraji, I don't know if Monique could have done like Taraji played that role because they started saying we heard that she was, not good to work with and all of that because of that narrative that had been put out there. She may have felt like she needed that backup, okay, just in case. And she said that there was proof also. There was another person in the room when Oprah allegedly had contacted them, and on the conversation, she was saying that she felt Monique and understood her position. And she said that there was another person in the room. So she said everything could be proven. Okay. Dee said what? You were in there washing your hair. Okay, girl. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay, so Christy saying it was leaked years ago. Christy, and that could be true. I've never heard it. I've never heard that. So this is new to me, and I don't know how many of y'all have heard it before because I had never heard it. I've heard of the situation where she was difficult to work with. I just hadn't heard the leaked audio, but she did it on a legal standpoint. Okay, Lady Love, I didn't know that. Hi, Sunshine. Thank you for joining. Hey, Brother D-Ham. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for joining, D-Ham. I appreciate you supporting. I really do. I enjoyed your live last night. I love all of your lives, D-Ham. Like, seriously. I love the way you were bringing the men onto your panel and really getting them out of their comfort zones and things of that sort. So you're rocking it, and I support you too. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Mara, yes, they said share it out on YouTube. Cause Oprah assistant has passed away, so they are no longer here to prove the conversation. Oh Lord, Robin, are you serious? Are you serious? Rest their soul. I did not know that. Well, and I definitely, unless God really touches her heart, I really think that Oprah's over this. I really don't see her entertaining this. I could be wrong. Lo says, so this vindicates her, but will Hollywood be willing to work with her after this leaked phone call? That's a good question. But y'all, I'm starting to think about something. Okay. Do y'all remember the situation with wow, they passed away this year? Robin, are you serious? Oh my goodness, I hope they got something in right. Do y'all remember the situation between Will Smith and Auntie his what's her name? Oh Lord, what's the lady real name? But his auntie from Fresh Prince, and how they recently did the reunion and they had a conversation and he apologized and they were able to talk out some things. Well, after that happened, doors started opening for her and she's been able to work and do. I've seen her on different shows and different movies. So I do think that. Oh, it's on the live, Lady Love? Okay, well, hey, if it was on the live when that happened, then she has proof. But I do think that Auntie Viv, y'all, what's the lady real name? I can't think of her real name right now. Look at here. You know what? Hold on. Aunt Viv, Fresh Prince. What's her real name? Janet Hubert. Because, baby, that's going to bother me. Janet Hubert. After they did that reunion and apologies happened publicly, okay? Because I think if you're going to taint someone's character publicly, I think the apology needs to be publicly also, okay? After that, it created a whole new opportunity for her because she was also blacklisted because of that situation. And if I'm not mistaken, some of that narrative was put out about her too, being hard to work with and different things like that. Thank you so much. God bless you, Miss Judy. Y'all, please keep Miss Judy and her family lifted in prayer. They're going through a challenging time with a loved one, but we are believing God for healing, for strength, okay? And that God will continue to give y'all peace and comfort during this time. In Jesus' name. We love you, Miss Judy. And so, yes, and I believe that too, I'm chosen. I believe that Will Smith probably did compensate her and give her some money, and we will probably never know about that. But it was just probably a special gift or something that he did behind the scenes. Now, I think that TP could similarly do something, okay? Because you're on audio, and when she gave him a scenario, he agreed and said that person should be compensated. First, he was going to give her all the money from Precious. And now this has been 10 years of work. And what is it going to hurt? Okay, it may even help him. Okay, you know this woman has been behind the scenes saying this or publicly saying this about you. And now an audio is picked up traction. That's what we talked about yesterday. Sometimes people are not ready to receive certain information, okay, as a whole. But now with this Club Shay Shay platform, and I was saying this last night, I think it's going to be a platform for the underdogs where they're going to feel like they can come to a place where people didn't originally hear them are now going to be open and receptive to hearing their stories, okay? And so now I think that after this, I think some people's hands are going to be forced. Okay, because especially if you have proof, all he has to do is just publicly apologize and pay the woman some money, over the 10 years that you cost her with this lie. I mean, it's only fair to me. And like she said, he gave a famous bishop $1 million, and that is on a live from the church service. Okay, so that's all. That was live for everyone to see. Okay, so what is it going to hurt Netflix? I did not realize when Netflix, when we heard that Monique had gotten paid from Netflix. I'm gonna come back to. I don't want to lose your comment, Lo. I didn't realize that when they ruled in Monique's favor originally, that Netflix had rescinded that offer. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was a one and done thing. She had to go back to court, and the judge then sided with her, which is why Netflix had to settle with her for an undisclosed amount. And it must have been good because she left it alone. It had to have been a good amount. Okay. So, allegedly. I put my allegedly up here. Oh, shit. I put the wrong ticker, but yeah. Okay. Let me change my banner thing because I'm talking about this story. I didn't know I was going to get into this. Let me show this for this thing. Okay. And so I was like, that is something I hope that they work through, because it could be beneficial to both parties, because then people are maybe looking at him a certain way because of his audio, but doing the right thing and stepping up and apologizing is a good look. Like, I'm admitting that maybe 10 years later, but fix it. It's never too late to fix it. Thank you for that, Lady Love. No, Latoya. I'm sorry, Latoya. Y'all both have the L's. um, Fix it. Okay, she'll never take it now. Well, at least I hope she doesn't. Now it's a matter of morals. Oh, I think she'll take it. I think she'll take it and the apology. I don't think they're gonna turn down that money. Okay, I don't think they're gonna turn it down. I think she would take the money. Lo said he isn't going. He isn't going. Oh wait, Lo, hold on. You had another question up here that I went to, and I don't think I looked at it. Okay, she didn't have a leaked phone call though. Monique did. Oh yeah, yeah. She okay. That looked at that one. It was another comment. I'm sorry, y'all. Lo said he isn't going to do that, sis. He could have been apologized. Hey, but the story is, hey, it's picking up traction. Y'all got to see it's a difference between now and 10 years ago. Okay. This story has now grown more and more. People are now, I don't know what's going on in 2024 so far. It's like people are ready to hear it. The year of exposure and everybody ready to hear the truth. I think that it's a bigger impact now. Like when I was talking about the Michelle Loud situation, how she had been fighting for her son years and years and years ago. Well, because the bishop's name is now more out front because of this whole situation with P. Diddy and so forth, then now that story is picking up traction again. The people are more receptive to hear her side now because it's coinciding with some other stuff. It's like giving, when I listened to this interview gave me some missing pieces. In my brain, I try to piece things together. And I feel like it gave me some missing pieces to the puzzle of things that I didn't know about back then. I just knew of a situation with Precious, and people were saying she was difficult to work with, and her husband coming out with these videos, she getting on my nerve. You know, that was what I was seeing. But this gave me more to the puzzle, if that makes sense. Right. Robin said, I would definitely take it. Yes, she's do that. Okay. Lady Love said, Jared, I still watch. I just don't comment. Okay. Jared, is he still in here? Yes. And we're also praying for Jared too. Thank you for, I didn't know if he had left out, but let's keep Jared prayed up as well and covered in prayer and love because of his situation that he's also going through during his time of bereavement. So yes, I really do think she would take it, and I think it could help on both sides. I really do think it could help on both sides. And that's just a matter of humility. Sometimes you have to humble yourself first. And so is he willing to do that? Because I know we were talking about that Christian Keys situation, and Christian Keys mentioned a billionaire, and it's only like, I think it was five or six black billionaires. So you do process of elimination. Hey, he gonna need some positive some positive press, okay? What did Lolo say? What did Lolo say? I missed it. I missed something, Jared. And so no, that was Lady Love. Did you say Lolo or Lady Love? Hi, Vibe with Sean. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Y'all, Vibe with Sean rocks. I was on her channel the other day, and she was doing a giveaway. Y'all, she was coming with the hard questions. Okay. I had to really think. It was so much fun. If you're not following her, follow Vibe with Sean. She has an awesome channel. She has a legal perspective on a lot of things, very informative. But we had a lot of fun that day. She had some tough questions. Let's see. Lady Love said, open book, too scared to comment in other people's chats except my break room. Oh, Lord, yeah. Hey, just go where I go. Sometimes I comment, sometimes I don't. It's like we can't be. God said He did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. We are grown people. If anybody, we should be concerned with watching us is the Lord. Okay. I just leave it at that. It is what it is. I wherever I'm comfortable at, if it's something I feel like I'm into that day, I comment. If I'm busy, some days I'm really at work, and so I'm in and out. So if I'm listening, I may hit the little comment. If not, I may be in a meeting. I can't listen. But yeah, don't feel scared. Oh Lord, I can't be getting sleepy again. Okay, let's see. I still watch it too. Media lit, just don't comment. So I still support. Well, at least over here, Jared, you're finding out you have a lot of support still. Robin said, Perry. Oh, okay. It's supposed to be a God-fearing man. I think he should apologize, but will he? We'll see. We'll see. I'm curious to see where this goes. Now, y'all know Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club, a lot of times during that, I guess 10 years ago, he was basically saying that he was like against Monique too. And he had a huge opinion about her when it came to this, when different races are paid differently. And he said even Netflix had called him, but he didn't want to go into that conversation. But he apologized to Monique. And I know last night on D Ham's live, he was talking about the DL Hughley side. Now, y'all, I kind of think I saw, like, you see a picture, and I was like, well, what did DL Hughley say? And when D Ham talked about what DL Hughley said, I was like, what? Man, now that's a whole other layer right there. That's a whole other layer. So all this is alleged, I haven't really watched that whole thing, so I do want to watch what he was saying. But it was a big thing with headlining and things like that when Monique and him went on tour, and it just kind of got out of hand. Hold on one second. Y'all try not to have my babies in the background. Wait a minute. Lo say, I'm not going to hold my breath on his apology, though. Right. We don't know. Hi, Sabrina. Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you for subscribing as well, sis. Y'all, we are almost at our 1.5K goal. So if you want to share this channel on your Facebook pages, share it out. We're almost there. We're going to have another giveaway once we hit that 1.5K goal. So I thank you so much for all of your support and all of you subscribing. It really, really means a lot. All I can say is God is good. Okay. That's all I can say. And I couldn't do this without you. And so I want to hear that part, but it was a big thing back then with the headlining situation. I really need to get some background about that. She didn't go too much into details about that situation. Now, with that Queens of Comedy tour, I didn't realize that originally Sommore was the headliner. I didn't know that. And so she said one evening, I guess Sommore had like a bad night, and she asked Monique to be the headliner. And she said it was like a very brief conversation, and she just left it at that. She didn't go into a lot of details about it. And I didn't realize that. I thought Monique was originally the headliner. She did state that allegedly on this particular tour, when they were with the Kings of Comedy, there was more preferential treatment for the kings over the queens. Like, for example, the kings would each get a car. Bernie Mac will get his own car, DL Hughley get his car, and so forth. But when the queens went out, they wanted the queens to sit in the same car. I was like, okay. And then allegedly the Kings got Rolex watches, and she said she's still waiting on hers. But one thing that has been consistent between her and Cat Williams' interview is that they all say Bernie Mac was a real one. And I love that they gave Bernie Mac his props because I've never heard of anything really negative with Bernie Mac. And rest in peace, Bernie. I miss him. He was so funny to me. He had his own special comedy and way of doing comedy. So I do thank God that they gave him his props. I'm pretty sure his family is smiling about that because he's missed. He really is. She said her and Cat Williams are twins, fraternal twins. Because she was saying they both kind of, was speaking on some of the same things. And she said she believed Cat and things of that sort. Vibe with Sean said Monique really needs therapy. Yes, I think she does too. Now, will she get it? Because she went through a lot. First of all, and these are things she talked about during her interview. There's an estranged son that she has. There are issues between her and her family, and then the molestation situation, and so that's layers, okay, of trauma. And one thing could have impacted the other, and so I think that would help. And who's to say she's not? I really don't know if she has or not. I can see a difference in her. And with that, we were saying last night, when we change like that, or someone helps us and we continue to grow, is there a balance that we want to have? Because I do feel like she used to be funnier. Now I feel like she's serious. But people evolve. That could just be my own preference. Because she was funny on the Parkers and things like that. But y'all remember that movie? Because she said, okay, this was another thing. She was talking about how she was stereotyped as the big black or fat black woman, and how she was loud and things like that. And I think in her family, they really didn't see the gifts and talents, she was saying, because of those types of things. She was like the biggest one and so forth. Now, I don't know if y'all remember that movie, The Fat Girls. Do y'all remember that? Was it Fat Girls? I think that's what it was called. And there was a scene in that movie, The Fat Girls. Monique has had therapy. Sean, she stated that. Okay. So I guess that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like I said, I do think it'll help. Therapy is nothing wrong with therapy for any of us. When you've gone through traumas, don't put a stigmatism on that like it's a negative. Because to me, it's easier to talk to people you don't know than people you do. So hopefully she is doing the work in that area. There was a scene in this movie called Fat Girls. I'm going to pin this because I don't want to miss it. And it was during the time, and I think, y'all, thinking back after this interview, thinking back to that movie, one of her, I think it was her cousin in that movie, she was portraying as her cousin. She was skinny, and Monique, was bigger back then. And so in that movie, there was a scene where her cousin got the guy, but things just didn't work out with her and the man that she was dating. And there was a scene where she was upset, and she was watching TV, and there was this woman on there talking about, crying, saying that she was fat and just crying. And all of a sudden, Monique in the scene started crying and throwing things. Y'all, I looked at that scene. That scene to me seemed real. Like she was really letting it out, the things that she had to deal with and the way she was feeling off of what she was watching on TV. It seemed so real. The tears seemed real, the anger, the frustration when she was throwing things, all of that seemed so real. And hearing her interview now and thinking back to that scene, I think that that was her. I think that that was really something that she was trying to get out in that scene, and she could relate to it on a certain level. Just like on Why Did I Get Married, when Michael Jackson passed away, and that scene with Janet Jackson when she had the golf, what is it? Y'all know what I'm saying? The golf club, and she was breaking those glasses. Tyler Perry said that that was raw emotion because she had just lost her brother. They did not realize that she was about to do that. So she was letting all of that frustration, the hurt, the pain, all of that out during that scene. They said she broke so many glasses, okay, during that scene. And so Mo'Nique has probably gone through a lot of that. And I think that she has done some of the work. This interview, I can admit, because I have been on the side of, and it really is not really a side, I don't want to say it like that, but I viewed her in a different light. I didn't even want to watch this interview because of that. But something told me to watch it. And as I watched it, I see a totally different Mo'Nique in a more positive light. And I believed her. Okay. I believed her. I'm just being honest. I believed her. And I like the change that I see. I didn't see too much shading. She had a balance of humor and of telling her side. I don't think anyone is perfect. We all have faults. We all do things. Okay. But I enjoyed it. I can literally say that I enjoyed the interview. And I'm glad that she did the interview. Now, after this, okay, what I hope for her is sometimes you have to be okay without getting an apology. You cannot continue to hold on to the regret of not getting an apology because not everyone is going to apologize. Okay. I've had guys that have cheated and have yet to get an apology, but I had to move on with my life. You have to just forgive people and move on in life. Because holding on to that unforgiveness is like drinking poison, hoping that someone else dies from it. And that is not going to happen. Okay. So I'm hoping that after this, she said her piece. Okay. We now have heard. Hopefully, she will let that go. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it's going to still have to be okay. But I truly hope she does not talk about this anymore. She's going to have to really let it go. Okay. I'm curious to just see where it goes on from the other side. I don't really see it being brought out there too much. Those that will apologize are going to apologize. Those that are not, it is what it is. That's on them. Okay. Vibe with Sean said Cat Williams is nothing like her. He keeps it 100. She is coming from a place of entitlement and needing attention. Okay. And everyone is entitled to their opinion. I'm glad that you are transparent and honest in sharing that. And so, yeah, I mean, I guess my question, Sean, is like the entitlement. Okay, so what part, if you could elaborate on what part do you think that she's trying to say she's entitled to something? I guess that's my wondering. Let's see. Robin said that's right. Yeah, because I do think about that sometimes, and I don't know who called who. I don't know if these people call Shannon Sharpe or Shannon Sharpe calls people. His people call the people for the interviews. You see what I'm saying? Like, because the need and attention part, because I haven't heard from her on this in a while. So that's what I'm curious to know who called who too on this. Like, was it just to all of Hollywood that if you want to come on the Shannon Sharpe show and talk about your story, you're welcome? Or was it my people, Shannon Sharpe's people, going to call Mo'Nique? She would be a good candidate to be on here. Or did people see this new Club Shay Shay and Mo'Nique's people call Shannon Sharpe to come and be on his show? I want to know that part because I don't know. I don't know who called who. Robin said T and O are just going to be silent and hope it goes away real fast. Right, Robin, we think alike because I truly think so too. Baby, they like hurry this up, okay? Hurry this conversation up. Oh my goodness. And it might be a situation like with Netflix. Hey, it might just be let's give her her money and let's make this quality go away. Oh my goodness. Because you see with the Cat Williams situation, nobody really came out and said Cat was lying. They may have kind of tried to, deflect or something like that, or just hush up about it, but they have not said that dude is lying. Okay? And they have gotten quiet. So I agree with Robin. Okay. Hi, Limpo Show. Thank you for joining. Y'all, Limpo just had a birthday. I think last week, Limpo. So we want to say happy birthday, belated birthday to her. I love Limpo. Thank you for hopping on. I'm just like, baby, T and O, they are hoping this hurry up and goes away. Oh my goodness. And then this came right. Oh, and in The Butler too, y'all, she said allegedly that role, the role that Oprah played, was supposed to, it was offered to her first. But because of the money situation, Oprah was allegedly able to finance some things. Then she had say so in a role that she wanted to play. Oh my gosh. So there's like 2 roles in itself that sis could not play. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. I'm just like, I don't know. I just don't know. Hi, Patricia. Thank you for joining. Good afternoon, everyone. We're just on here just chilling, talking about different topics. Hi, Critical Time Talk. Thank you, sis. Critical said, my voice is, and I'm too calm over here. But I appreciate the support. I don't want to put anybody to sleep. It was funny. It was funny. It's all love. And so I don't know. We're gonna see. I was waiting to see what Sean was gonna say because I want to know what part was the entitlement part. Because I do agree on the fact if you put out a lie, okay, and create a narrative about me, and that word spreads around Hollywood, where it's now causing me to not get certain roles, like Cookie, like the whoever I forgot the character on The Butler, because of this. Now I have proof of you saying that pretty much was not true. Then I do feel that you owe me some type of punitive damages for those particular years. Because I didn't get the roles. Or unless you're about to give me some roles that's going to equate to the amount of money I could have made over the years. I don't think that that's entitled. I think that would be, and not like I said, I'm waiting on Sean to clarify. I don't know if this is what she was talking about. But I agree, like, if I'm doing the same thing that you're doing and you're a man and you're getting paid way more than me as a woman, that's not fair. And Monique is not the only one that has said that. Viola Davis has stated it. Taraji Henson, she's saying it right now. It's happening. And if no one speaks up about it, when will there be a change? Some stuff we just got to talk about. I tried to catch you live on Facebook, but you ended it when I clicked on. You know what? Because our food came. Lampo, our food showed up. But y'all, I'm so over. It was the DoorDasher fault this time. We had ordered the family meal from IHOP. Why did it was supposed to be 2 bags? They only grabbed one of the bags and left the whole French toast part at IHOP. So I had to call IHOP. First of all, DoorDash gave me my money back. IHOP gave us a whole new meal. Okay. Because they were like, we apologize, your French toast is sitting up here on the shelf. I was like, are you serious? Hi, Mrs. Mia. Yes, girl. Yes, we go back to Joffy days. This is me. Yes, sis. Thank you for hopping on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sean said it's hard to type it all. With Tyler Perry, I agree with her, but not with Dia. Okay. And Sean, you know what? And I can't even really speak on that part because I haven't gotten the details of all of that. I really don't know what happened with that part. So that could be true. I don't know. I'm gonna reserve my opinion of that part because I don't know, and she didn't really go into too many details with that. So I would have to do more research on that part. So okay, I get you. Okay, so Lampo said Mo is a speaker of truth. She will always be looked at as a troublemaker. I love Monique. I met her in person, and she was a very sweet, down-to-earth person. Wow. And you know what? I do think people that are very vocal about things and for justice will be looked at a certain type of way. I know I had a boss and she had some narcissistic tendencies. I think she's a narcissist, like, period. Anyways, well, she would tell like these half truths on you, or she would try to, like, when she would meet with you, some people would just automatically shut down and just not go back and forth with her and let her get away with it. But with me, no, ma'am. I'm about facts and evidence. So I would counter what she was saying. And she got so frustrated. She was like, man, with you can't tell you nothing. No. You just can't get over on me. I'm going to speak up. No, that's not right. And so I stand for what's right and for justice. Some people are louder with it and the way that they say it. Some people are just turned off by that. But what they're saying, like she said, don't get mad at the messenger. Okay, but listen to what they're actually saying. Could it help us as a whole? If Martin Luther King and all of these people did not stand for justice, did not speak up, there are certain rights that we would not even have today. So there are certain people, I have yet to hear of anyone else being very vocal about this that really started that conversation than Monique. That's when I really kind of took notice of it, was back then. But then I started hearing, okay, Viola Davis was saying some stuff about that. And that lady is a good actress. Okay. Taraji is saying some stuff. Now, Taraji, I love Taraji, right? So this not coming from a place of me because that's my girl. This is my opinion. Hi, Dreamy Girl. Thank you for joining. This is my opinion only. I have seen the new Color Purple, and I will say that I just don't feel that was the role for Taraji. I thought, and I'm being probably funny, but more variety in her acting skills in Baby Boy than we were able to see in The Color Purple, in my opinion. Okay. So I don't know if that had something to do with the pay situation on The Color Purple. To be honest, and this was fantastic. That's my girl too. These are people who I rock with. I love them. I am a fan. Okay. Fantasia, this was her first big movie, and I get that part. The person who stood out the most to me in that movie was Miss Sophia. I think she carried that movie. Like, to be honest, that sister, okay, and I remember her from the Mahalia Jackson movie. That sister, she carried that movie. And to me, she rocked it. Now, the other ones, Fantasia can sing, all of that. So, I don't know. I thought Taraji had even said Tyler Perry paid her the most money she's made. So, I didn't know where that kind of came from. But, yeah. I don't know, but I'm saying Monique was big in that conversation, really coming out. Lampo said, I'm much like Monique. I'm going to speak. Yes, I'm going to speak the truth, whether it fills the room up or clear it out. Lambo, yes. Okay, very vocal and does not care. Okay. Oh my goodness. Lady Love said they should have just left it alone. It did the movie no justice. Yeah. I like that it had a different interpretation, but nothing can compare to the first one. Nothing can compare to that. D said, I'm here open book cooking, doing a lot on this Saturday. Hi to everyone coming in. Hit the like button. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. And I understand too. Okay, so Dreamy Girl, you too? I didn't know that about you because, like, we don't hear, hear you. Hey, and y'all are welcome, to come on the panel or anything like that. Just let me know and I'll drop the link because Dreamy Girl be everywhere too. I didn't know that about you. Oh my goodness. So yes, y'all, that conversation came out, and so I think that it really, really opened up the conversation for others to now have. And so now, what's happening now? Okay, Taraji's talking about it. Viola's talking about it. Oh, now we ready, Monique. Let's hear about this. People weren't ready to talk about that back then. And it made her look difficult and things of that sort because she's trying to stand on what's right. And when she was talking about that, I get that. Because you have to speak up or you won't get it. You won't get, you won't get what you're due. That's like your boss saying when you get hired, HR tells you that we're going to pay you $75,000 a year. Okay. And when you get your paycheck, or I'll say your tax return, it showed that they only paid you $60,000 that year. Are you just going to say, oh, well, I did get paid, some money? No. You're going to speak up because you did not get what you were due. No. You said I was due $75,000. So I don't know, how are you going to send me this $15,000? You're going to send it in cash? Are you going to do another check? How am I going to get that? You're not going to sit back and let people just walk all over you and not pay you what you're due. So I think for the simple fact that she's speaking up about it and not just settling, then people have a problem because some people don't want to be held accountable and don't want to do what they told you that they would do. Because there are some people who are just, like she said, satisfied with being in the room or satisfied with being at the table. And when you start having that mentality, people can sense that and they'll give you just whatever. But when you know your worth and what you told me you're going to do for me, I'm going to have a different attitude. Monique said she does not audition for roles. She said she is offer only. I was like, girl, you better go. She said she is offer only. She does not audition. Okay. So don't call her saying she has to audition. Lampo said there will be many more of these celebrities exposed and they need to be. Right. I agree. And I believe, Lampo, I believe they're all going to go to Club Shay Shay. Watch, y'all. I'm telling you, just watch and see. A lot of these people are going to go to Club Shay Shay. Yes. So people can't walk all over you. Yes. Yes, that's what we were saying earlier. I don't know if they're going to respond. And Robin was saying she probably thinks O&T probably wondering when this gonna be over so we can move on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that they cannot walk all over you. Yeah, I agree. So we'll see, y'all. We will see. But I am about to do the things I'm supposed to be doing. Because I told y'all once I get on here, I start having fun. And then the time goes by. So I'm going to clean up my fish tank, kind of clean up a few things. But I will be back. We have the interview today at 4 p.m. On Facebook. And then we'll be with the live premiere at 6 p.m. Central Time on YouTube with our special guest, Citra D. Russell. And she'll talk about her new book, 100% Healed. So be prepared. It's going to be a great one, y'all. So I will see y'all later. I'll talk to y'all. Y'all took my time. No, I really enjoyed you all. So have a fantastic Saturday. and weekend, period. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Have a good day.